My name is Bobbie Drake Jordan. I was born in Hamtramck and spent all of my childhood in Hamtramck. I attended, my first school was Kosciuszko Elementary, Copernicus Junior High, and Hamtramck High School. I am a musician, and I've been playing since I was 4 years old. I am an organist and a pianist. I'm the minister of music here at Corinthian Baptist Church. I've been playing since I was in grade school here at the church. In my first choir, I was 14 years old when I first started with the choir at Corinthian Baptist Church. I was the organist for the Wolverine Baptist State Convention for over 35 years. I became the organist and I played all that time. And I attended college and in music from Highland Park Junior College, and I continued on at Mary Grove College, majoring in music. So I've been in music many, many years. I started here at Corinthian Baptist Church, and I did play for Pleasant Grove Baptist Church. I played for New Mount Moriah Baptist Church. I played for several churches, the Calvary Baptist Church, for years. So I've been in and out of various churches for many years. My mother and father was Emma and Felix Drake. I got married when I was 19. I had my first child at 20. I birthed 4 children. 3 grew up as adults. Now I'm the mother of just 2. My son passed in 2010, and he was the oldest of my children. My husband became the pastor of the Corinthian Baptist Church 40 years ago. And when he came and he accepted the pastorship here, I became the minister of music. So I've been that for over 40 years. My husband was a wonderful, wonderful man. He was the apex of a black man being in Hamtramck. He was, as one of the ladies said, he was the dean of black folk in Hamtramck. And I was just proud and just felt wonderful about being his wife for over 57 years. I first attended the Hamtramck Public Library when I was in grade school, and continued throughout the years of being in Copernicus and in Hamtramck High School. So it has been my library for the bulk of my years here in Hamtramck. My husband became pastor 40 years ago, and I, of course, came back to Hamtramck at that time. But Corinthian has always been my church home. I accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Savior when I was 8 years old, and I've been here in and out, visiting this church and that church, but this is my home church, and it's going to be my home church as long as I'm in the Detroit area and Hamtramck. Corinthian Baptist Church had its first church home on Comer, and then it moved to Kniff, 1740 Kniff Street, which is across the street from this church. And then my husband was given the vision to build a new church. And so we have been here over 25 years in the new building. The homes have, Hamtramck has built itself up from Grand Haven to DeQuinder. We have new homes, and my husband was instrumental in getting those homes built. He was just a had wonderful vision, and the Lord spoke to him to build. And so I'm just so proud to have been his wife all these many years. Well, across the street at 1740 Kniff Street, we had a grand, large, wonderful debutante affair, of which I am proud to say that I was a part of. We have had many, many musicals and concerts here at the church. We have just been a giant here in the Hamtramck community. I also would like for you to know that I was the first black cheerleader in Hamtramck. And during that time that I was a cheerleader, I became the captain of the cheerleading squad when I was at Hamtramck High School. That's a great honor. I don't know what the Lord has for me, but I will say that this is my church home. It has been my church home for over 70 years. And I want you to know that this is where I grew up, where I was married, where I had my children. And I'm just thankful that I'm able to have been asked to be a part of the Hall of Fame for the Hamtramck Library here in Hamtramck.
Down through the years, you see the Lord in